9/11expertspeakout.org. There's a lot of material there, including the video as well, so people can have a look for themselves. What would you like to add to that, Ted?
Well, you have other evidence as well, in addition to the absolute free fall of the building. And I want to emphasize what David talked about, the fact that it is stationary and that it gives way just instantaneously. And last year, over the last few years, David and I have done some work together where we've measured the start of the fall from two sides of the building, so which is where we have video evidence of, and across the entire roof line of the building, not just in one part, but the entire roof line from one corner to the opposite corner, the free fall begins instantaneously. And so that's one way that we can tell that this is not a natural sequence of structural failures. If it was any sort of a natural event, you would have the collapse, the fall of different parts of the building start ahead of other parts. So that's really important. And you can find the paper that David and I published just last year on our website. Beyond that, you have eyewitness evidence of explosions. You have there's numerous eyewitnesses who heard a loud, clap of thunder. There's one woman, a reporter from New York One, even used the word a very loud explosion. So the evidence is kind of staring us in the face. We have seismic activity. Actual seismic signals were picked up right when the building came down. There's and I actually want to emphasize the seismic signal. The second seismic signal was generated well before the building hit the ground. It was generated right when the building started to come down, which is perfectly consistent with explosives, taking out the lower supports of the building. If you're going to have any seismic activity, you might expect it towards the end of the collapse when the building's hitting the ground. But we have the seismic activity right as the building starts to come down. So that's another perfect indication of a demolition.
Critically analyzing global affairs, the Muckrakers on today's News Talk, TNT.